Hello and welcome to OnPrintShop. In this video, we will see how to set the HireADesigner option. We will see the significance of HireADesigner, how to enable the HireADesigner option from the admin panel, and how to set the additional options for HireADesigner which we require from the customer, and how to set up the charges for HireADesigner option apart from the normal product. So let's get started. The importance of creating the HireADesigner is that suppose your customer doesn't want any templates that you have opted, or he wants you to hire a designer for his product. So in that case you need to have HireADesigner option. So let us create a HireADesigner option for a yard sign. So in that situation you have to go to action, edit for any of the product, and here is an option from product type that is called HireADesigner. You have to enable this option, and after that this option will be displayed on the price calculator in the front store. So I have enabled this option, and let me open this product on the front store. Now here you will see there is an option called HireADesigner. The default will be no. You can select yes. Now right now the pricing of the product is 10. As soon as I select yes, the pricing will be changed. The pricing becomes 60. So that means $50 I have set as designing price. Now again one more thing, if you select no, and you see there is an option called get started, but as soon as I select yes in the HireADesigner, the option would become hire us for a designing. Okay, now how to set the pricing for the designing for a particular product? Let us go in here on the product side. On the setting side you have an option called pricing. From pricing you have to set the designing cost for this particular product only, right? So the designing cost is set per product based on the product. So here I have set as 50. You can set the way you want and click on save. So the designing cost is set from settings for the particular product. Now if the customer on the front store selects yes, that means he wants you to design for his product. So he has to select yes from here, and now here you will see the designing option is there, but there is no information. So let us go and set some additional options. Let us assume that you want the name of the company, and that is a text box. This one you have to enable this option. So this option, this additional option would be displayed only on the HireADesigner tab. Okay, now click on save and back. The other option that you can enable is that for suppose if the customer is having his file that he wants to have his logo or image that he wants you to use, so he will send that, and for that you have to select this option to allow the customer to upload his own logo or file, and please don't forget to click this option, right, and click on save and back. Additional information can be gained from the customer, that means additional information, and you can use that for a text area. So more text can be added over here, and again don't forget to click on this option. These three additional options will be displayed on the HireADesigner options only. Click on save and back. Now we have created three fields for designing, and here from here you can identify that this additional option is only for HireADesigner. These three fields are for HireADesigner options only. So now let me go on to the front store, and right now there are no additional options, but as soon as I refresh I'll see three options, 1, 2 and 3. So these will be there only if the customer has selected yes. Now let us go ahead and try to place an order. And as when the customer goes and place the order, he will see this kind of information. That means logo, file, and HireADesigner. The cost of HireADesigner is also displayed over here on his order details. So this way you can set the HireADesigner options for any of your product.